for New York Stock Exchange, but the second link goes straight back to the Treasury Corporation of Australia. They did alter their Facebook account, I think, towards the end of last year, due to the fact that too many people were seeing when they go into the New South Wales or the Australian Treasury Corporation. It did state, and I've got screenshots of it. The Australian government is a private American company. The Australian government is not our government. We, the people, are self-governing. Yeah. They're only here for taxes. They deem ye the people, to be tax debtors. So every time a police officer or a traffic infringement or whatever the case may be, all fines, revenues are unlawful because it's for debt securities. Ye the people are paying unlawful taxes like the ATO. The High Court states that the Australian Tax Office is an illegal entity, and the Australian Tax Office already admitted in the High Court that it is an illegal entity. You cannot get any more evidence when it comes to them unable to provide any evidence to state that it was lawful in the first place. So it all comes down to colour codes, rules, regulations, legislation, statutes, the whole lot. It is unlawful. The corporations with an ABN number, it is only there to solicit funds. And your birth certificate is a bond certificate for the stock exchange. Then they make you, the people, behind your back, also pay fines that is also unlawful. So they are sitting in their private capacity right now. It doesn't matter what court proceeding it is, they are still ruling over the people in their private capacity. It was like if any of ye, the people, become magistrates, you, in your own little reality, have supremacy over another if they are not sound of the mind. Black's Law's Dictionary, you are state of the court if you are unsound of the mind. When you go in there with factual evidence and you are verbally telling them what you know, you can then start accusing them for the crime and the corruptions that they are trying to have over oneself or another. We the people are the truth. We the people are the law. They say the people are powerful, but knowledge is even more powerful. We must know what we are talking about, dear people, because if we do not know, you can have a, the tip of the iceberg, knowing of what's going on, but it's also deeper than that. So it's always deeper knowledge than what we know. This goes back to the pharaohs, Cleopatra and the Roman Vatican. Cleopatra was the last pharaoh in Egypt. Then you got Julius Caesar, that they combined forces together. So we are still under ancient laws that have got nothing to do with us. Why are they getting richer and richer and we the people keep getting poorer and poorer? So I would like to allow everybody to have the opportunity. You, the people, on an individual level, have the power to teach others, give the information that others may need. We cannot keep turning up to rallies and talking about half-truth, or talking about tax cuts, or the pensions, or the wages going up, right? Remember, when they wage war, it's about wages because we're under usufruct, right? The money system that we are under, it's monetary funds. They are monitoring absolutely everybody's movement, right? You can't walk into a local bank and say, can I get my $90 worth of barrel of oil? Or where's me $90 little bit of gold? You're not getting it. That's the situation that we are facing on a daily basis. They've got all the raw materials. They're controlling it from above. The pyramid scheme. When you understand ancient laws and natural energies and healing remedies, you got healing chambers. This is almost like a chamber, but it's in the negative, it's in the release, right? So you've also got to understand who you are on a natural aspect, on a spiritual level, as well as exposing the corporations, because corpus delicti. Show me, where's the corpus delicti? Show me the body that I've harmed. They can't produce that. Corporation, it's a corpse, a dead entity, dead corpse, because they see people that are not sound of the mind and they've been having it over the people for such a long time, it is now time it stops. So when we know what is going on, people can confront them and start accusing those who are keep bringing people or summoning the dead to the courthouses. Right? A summons to the court is an invitation. If you don't turn up, they'll get their thugs to turn up and come and get you. And that's a corporate gang. It's for profit only. But first I have to destroy the mentality of the men and women and spiritually tarnish and physically tarnish them as well. Okay, the ACT, it's an act. What happens when you go to Hollywood or you go to the movie theatres? You are watching an act. The only difference is with the ACT, they left off ORS, actors. That's all they are, actors, and they're very shitty actors if you ask me. And they too have ABN numbers.
Listen, we already know this stuff, but before we came here, we were told to be respectful from Mrs. Cossack herself. This is the exact thing I don't want.
People need to know the truth.
Yeah, from maybe down the street, but not in front of the courthouse. Maybe down the street, yeah, but not
But
here.
it's okay.
Not here. It's not okay, because this can actually damage the court case in there. It can damage it. They may have already made the decision, but to stand here peacefully across the road, that's fine. But here, you're attracting attention, you're doing all this stuff,
No, we're just
and that's
having a
the
talk.
exact opposite of what they want.
But
It's not
anyways,
good.
We have to stand up against these
absolutely,
people.
because
We're already
if we
standing
keep
up. This is
following
it, but
rules,
nothing like this.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Okay, you've got 6 months.
if you,
Oh no! But he's considering an appeal. That was just his lawyer there.
Oh, bloody hell.
6 months. You've got 6 months, but they're hey. He's been in there 6 weeks already.
so that's 5 months, just under 5 months to go. Yeah.
They're considering an appeal, his lawyer just said.
Yeah, well that's good, okay? So at the end of the day,
Technically
people,
four, he's
we
already
have
served
got
two.
to come together. Look, that's your opinion, my friend, and I respect that. But in the end, dear people, we have to start working together. If we are unbeknown to the truth and the evidence from them, we would never understand why we can't seem to break free. The Devil's card under the Illuminati tarot card is 15. It's the Devil's card. 1.5 metre distancing. It's time to take the chains off. If anyone would like my Telegram or Facebook account, I'm going to end it up here right now and just come and approach me, and I'll give you all the accounts that you need for the right information. If we keep turning up to rallies and not know the depth of the knowledge, we are going to backdoor our own selves. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, and it's time to come together as one and whole. Much love. Thank you, dear people.
Thank you.
Thank you.